For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't gonna let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Looking for the quick pin. Turns the tables, shoulders down.
Oh, turning the pin around.
Kick out before it, too.
I thought he might have had him there, but it's early.
Quick rotation on the suplex.
You want to talk about dream matches. Even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represented the best of their respective eras.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous run in WWE, but back then, Seth Rollins was only starting to gain notoriety as a member of the Shield.
Consider this, guys. When Punk left WWE, Seth Rollins had yet to capture a singles championship on the main roster. Now he's a Grand Slam champion in WWE, a four-time WWE champion, a Royal Rumble winner, and the Money in the Bank winner who cashed in the briefcase in the main event of WrestleMania.
Wow. When you lay out Seth's resume like that, he might have an even more decorated career than the man who calls himself the best in the world.
And here we go. This will not be pretty. This will be a fight between two men who hate one another. Punk versus Rollins. CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a moving target tonight, at least in Punk's eyes. But Rollins can target Punk too. Don't forget about that triceps injury from last year, because Rollins definitely has it.
This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2020.
Oh my goodness,
What a moonsault!
incredible athleticism. Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
Making way toward the top rope.
Seth Rollins trying to fight. Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
Trying to end this match here and now.
Hold it over, misses it. Shoulders down. Rotates out and gets the cover.
Oh, turning it around, changes it into a cover of the own.
Not getting a two at this point has got to say something.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no. Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more from way up.
Oh, he lands hard.
Kick gets caught. Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
Exiting the ring. Going for that power slam, denied from behind.
Inverted DDT.
Oh, God, tossed into those massive steel steps. Absolutely no give there.
Sling blade action.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole a bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight. Devastating.
Punk avoids the attack.
Catches the kick. Launched right out of the ring. And he's going to the outside, which will start a countout. Calculating the next move here. Finds a way to get out of it, and that indecisiveness proved to be costly.
Sent straight into the barricade.
Not a good spot to be in.
And look at this fight back, refusing to be dragged around any longer.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. There goes Rollins, kicked out of the ring. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Crashing into the barricade with such force.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Powerbomb. And it doesn't matter to them where they fight as long as they're fighting each other.
Heading right out in the crowd for whatever reason. Butterfly backbreaker.
The fans in the front rows are getting their money's worth tonight.
And he re-enters into the ring. He's looking to take things to the outside now. Ventures out into the crowd despite the threat of a countout. Boom!
A strong head scissored application. And now the elbows. Vicious.
The WWE Universe is going absolutely wild as these two battle it out in the arena seats. Ooh, vicious kick to the spine. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him.
And now headed to the outside. sliding back into the ring. Wasting no motion on the counter. CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago and was out of action for over 6 months. Punk says that tonight he's completely healed. But Wade, you're an athlete. Never divulge the extent of your injuries, right?
Oh, I absolutely would. For sympathy.
Real classy, Wade. Oh, that gets reversed on CM.
Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage, that's not right.
And kicking out at this point, this quickly, definitely sends a pretty serious message. Ooh! Impressive awareness from him.
High red district for CM Punk.
Wants to finish this.
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
You hear them sing, I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet...
Wait a minute! Oh my goodness! Cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp. I'm coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins. Frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency, I don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, CM Punk...
Rollins now, opponent defenseless.
The star connects.
Here's Seth's big chance.
Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And Rollins not handling this well. That was it, for all he knew, but it wasn't.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect, Seth Rollins, the second city saint, the voice of the vote
From the top. Double axe handle connects.
Rollins in complete control. Oh my, what is this? By Rollins. That patented high-impact offense from the visionary. Punk's completely rattled now.
Seth Rollins.
Huge stomp. Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Shoulders are down. Great awareness as he gets to the ropes to stop the count. Caught that. It reversed it.
What an axe handle. CM Punk, a familiar look on his face. Seth Rollins, no idea what's...
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet me. Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. Seth has got to dig deep now.
2. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner, Punk!
What a fight, what a night, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more, set him off even more on his self-imposed